Hey guys, I'm McGregor on as a hideaway for our adventure. Alright, today we're going to do a in-depth review on the ThruNite TC15 flashlight. Alright guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the ThruNite TC15 flashlight. I don't do reviews. This is probably one of the first reviews that I've ever done on a flashlight, and I'm going to do an actual fairly in-depth review of this because I've seen a lot of reviews out there on this flashlight, and it really doesn't give you a lot of information. So today we're actually going to show you, tell you what it's about, and we're going to actually see if it performs as ThruNite says. Machining is second to none. It's awesome. Comes with a clip, also comes with a holster, comes with extra seals, has a bunch of these for the USB port, it's got a bunch of seals for the end cap and the barrel cap, and it's also got a switch replacement seal. So it comes with a full range of stuff. Oh yeah, also got a lanyard, and it's got a lanyard hole right there. Let me turn it, see? There he is there, lanyard hole. Okay, so it gives you a lot of versatility, gives you a lot of maintenance ability, and should last you for years. So, 6 modes. Okay, number 1, turbo. Turbo is 2300 lumens. It should last 2 minutes at 2300 lumens, and then step down to 830 lumens for 83 minutes. We're going to test that. High, actually we're going to test all of these, and we're going to run performance on them and see if they actually do it. High is 1050 lumens for 90 minutes. Medium is 250 lumens for 6 hours and 6.5 hours. Low is 25 lumens for 68 hours. Firefly is 1 lumen for 41.5 days. That sounds like a lot. Strobe is going to run 830 lumens for 180 minutes. This thing is supposed to have a throw of 246 meters. Now, I wanted to test that, and I've had some issues here. So if we look way back there, you can see there's a tree line back there. So that is 500 feet. Now 500 feet is not enough. So I got to go to 800 feet. But I'm going to show you how bright that is back there at 500 feet. Now, also back there, you're going to see there's behind the solar panel, there's a little house with a red roof. Okay, that thing is 470 meters away, or 470 feet away. So we're going to show you how bright that is. But for the full 246 meters, which is actually just over 800 feet, we're going to show you, okay, I'm going to go through between these two trees here. Okay, you're going to see a dead tree. So that tree is 1,000 feet away. Now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can actually see that when it gets dark. And when I say dark, I mean dark. I live in Haida. I live in probably the darkest town in anywhere. Man, it gets dark here. Okay. Now, the one thing with this flashlight, it does have a belt clip. Comes with a holster. So it's got lots of features. But this actually has some really cool features. So here's one of them. Okay, and I'm going to put this down and I'm going to show you. Okay, this belt clip is not reversible, but if I take this and untwist it, this is actually kind of cool. Take out the battery, which is a ThruNite 3100 milliamp lithium battery, 3.6 volt. So that is a very powerful battery. I can take the end cap off of here, Okay. And what I can do is I can actually reverse this. Put that on there. Sorry guys, I'm gonna put this back in. Put the cap back on. And all of a sudden, you've got a hat clip. Okay, that's something that I wanted. So here we go onto the hat. And look at that, guys. Mounts perfect. So if you're doing a hike or walking along, that is one amazing thing. And for me here in Haida Gwaii, one of the darkest places in the world, that is an outstanding feature from October to March. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Alright guys, so the TC15 does come with a basic USB charging port. Probably the same cable that you plug your phone in. It's got a little rubber seal here. You just flip it open, if I can get it open with my thumb, which I can't. Let's try it with this finger. There we go. And there you go. So your basic port. But it does take a long time with the USB. I mean, this is great in your car or you're somewhere that you don't have access to a charger. But for the sake of this test, what we're going to use is I'm going to use my ThruNite MCC4S charger. This is an absolute awesome charger. Okay, and what it's going to do is this is going to charge this battery, which is the battery from the TC15, and it's going to charge it consistently every time so that all tests are equal. This charger will charge this battery in 3 hours, which is amazing, where the USB is going to take quite a long time. Alright, let's use this. Alright guys, so that gives you a basic rundown of the specs and the features that come with the TC15 from ThruNite. I'm going to give you my results after this, and next what we're going to do is we're actually going to go through the modes tonight when it gets dark. So you can see, we're going to see if we can see that tree way back there. Are we going to see the bush back there, that little house back there? Pretty sure we are, but don't forget, this is 2300 lumens on turbo mode, 1050 on high. So both of those modes are pretty bright. So we're going to check them out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the longevity, what length of time that ThruNite claims their flashlight will run on each of their modes with a fresh charge battery. And I am using a fresh charge battery every mode using the ThruNite charger. So they should all be fairly consistent. Alright, let's go through the modes, and now then I'll give you my results. Okay, so we're going to take the ThruNite battery, which is fully charged, out, and we're going to put it into the T15. Alright guys, so it's dark now, and what we're going to do is we're going to test some of these modes of the TC15. So the first one I'm going to test, so you can see my yard lights over there. It is raining, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, we're going to take here's a TC15. Can't see it in the dark. But we're going to go Firefly. There's Firefly mode. Okay. And what does it show? Okay. So then you can see on the deck, you can see some of the railing. Not all that bright, but you know what? I guess if you're going to skulk around, you can actually see it. Alright, so that's Firefly. Any distance? Let's try the grass. Can I see on the grass? No, can't see nothing. Not there. Okay, I can see it with my eyes, but the camera doesn't pick it up. So, alright, let's try the next mode. So next mode is, this is low. Low, you can see it down on the grass. That's about 8 feet down. Railing, quite bright. If you want to see it, go down the steps. Yeah, perfectly adequate for that kind of stuff. Love it. Okay, how far does it go? Does it go to the backyard? No. Let's try the next mode. Oops. Okay. There's low. There's medium. Okay, medium goes all the way to the back of the yard. Actually, it almost gets to the lights in the back, the trees in the back. You can see the rain happening. Good thing it's IPX8 rated. Okay. As far as brightness, railings, deck, stairs. Yeah, extremely bright. Okay, no problem there. Can we see the greenhouse? Yeah, definitely see the greenhouse. Can we see the little house in the back? Okay, let's zoom in and see. Okay, here we go. I'll go past the solar panel. And not really on medium. Okay, but let's try one more. Where are you? There's the switch. And where's the solar panel? There's the solar panel. And there's high. And look, on high, yeah, you can actually see the little bush in the back. You can actually see the little house. Okay, barely. Okay. Okay, let's try it on turbo. Turbo. And there's the soil. And yep, there's the house. So you can see it. Can we see the tree in the back? Okay, so let's back it up here. Tree line. Yeah, no problem. You can actually see all the trees 500 feet away easily. Okay, actually, let's go down one. Okay, there's on high. And actually, you can still see all the trees on high. Okay, turbo. Yeah, that's like bright, like super bright. There's a little shed back there. Yeah, you can see it quite easily. Quite easily. See it? Yeah. Alright, can we see that tree? We may be hard because, let's see, it should be right up there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, that's where she is. I'm going to say no. I don't think we can see it. Okay, but we're going to try something else here. Down here is neighbors' houses. Now I know there's a tree line in the far back there, and that is 800 feet away. And can you see it? Of course you can. 800 feet. Now, 260 or 246 meters is 806 feet. And there's the, look, you can see the trees. No problem. So, the throw on this is definitely accurate. The brightness of this is definitely accurate. And I'll tell you, the brightness, look, I can see my whole yard. I can see all the way to the back. Everything's nice and bright. Let's go down here. Neighbors' houses. Yeah, look. This light is definitely bright. Let's try it on the steps. It's almost blinding. Okay. Blinding. Definitely bright. Okay, let's try strobe. There's strobe. How bright is that? Can we see in the backyard? Yeah, that goes all the way to the backyard. Easy. In the back. It's quite annoying, but it does work. Alright guys, that's the brightness levels. Pretty impressive. That's that tree in the back there. Let's go on turbo. Okay, those trees are 500 feet away. Yeah, and there's no problem seeing those. I could actually spot anything back there. If there's a person, an animal, whatever. This light is amazing. And look, the storm is coming. So let's get in and get this edited. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it is midnight, and I'm going to press and hold the button. And we are in Firefly. Alright, so now what this means, this is technically it's the 15th of July. So on the 26th of August, we're going to see if this is still running at noon, because it's actually midnight now. And see if this does their claim. Alright guys, we'll see you in a month or 6 weeks. Alright guys, it's August 18th, and the TC15 has died on the 41.5 day test. So as you can see, nothing. Dead as a doornail. Unfortunately, that only works out to 34.5 days. So let's go do another test. Okay guys, so we're going to test the low setting of the TC15, and according to this, it should run for 68 hours, as we can see down here, right there, 68 hours. So I've got my freshly charged battery, and I got my ThruNite bulb, and let's get it going. Okay guys, so I've got the battery in the TC15, and here we go. It is 6 p.m. on Saturday, so according to this, it should be 68 hours from now, so that should be probably 2.08 days from now, or I guess we'll see you guys on Monday night. So here we go. And there she is. She's on the low setting. So let's see what happens. Alright guys, so this is the TC15 on low setting, and he just died. And he's supposed to run for 68 hours, and he only ran for 55. So let's continue. Alright guys, so this is the TC15 medium test, and I'm going to go over here so I have a little night light, and medium is supposed to run for 6.5 hours, so that's good. We'll have a nice night light for tonight. So we turn on, I'm in Firefly, sorry, on, and hold it, and it goes to medium. Look at that, isn't that nice? You get a nice little night light. Cool, all the way up. Alright, 6.5 hours from now, let's see how it looks. Alright guys, we're doing the TC15 medium test, and this is supposed to run for 6.5 hours, and it just went out, and it's only been 5.5 hours. So let's go on to the next one. Alright guys, TC15, and we're going to do the high setting. High setting is supposed to run for 90 minutes. And so let's go. 7 o'clock. So here we go. Turn it on. And then hold it 1, 2, and that's on high. Let's check it out. Check it out in 90 minutes. Alright guys, the TC15 just quit on high mode, and checking the clock, and it's supposed to run for 90 minutes, and it's only been 78. So let's carry on the next test. Alright guys, so now we're going to check out the strobe mode. Strobe mode runs at 830 lumens and it's supposed to run for 180 minutes. So the way we do that is we turn it on, we double click, and double click again, and then we go to strobe. So let's check it in 180 minutes. Alright guys, this is the strobe test. It's supposed to run for 180 minutes. I had to put it in a different room because it was just like driving me crazy. Unfortunately, it only ran for 155 minutes. So on with the next one. Alright guys, for our next test we're going to do the turbo mode on the ThruNite TC15. And it is supposed to run for around 2 minutes on turbo and then up to 83 minutes at a reduced 830 lumens. So we're going to do this. We're going to do a click on, and then we're going to do a double click, which is going to put it into turbo mode, and we're going to see if that actually does what it's supposed to do. Okay guys, let's see what it does. Alright guys, so after about 3 minutes it just stepped down to about 830 lumens. So that's supposed to last for about 83 minutes. So let's see how it does. Alright guys, we have to change locations because we're in the middle of a big storm and the power just went out. But it is now 7:17. We started this at 6 o'clock. So it has been 77 minutes. 77 minutes on turbo, so that's pretty good. It's supposed to last 80, so pretty good. Alright guys, so we have a bucket of water here. I'm going to take the ThruNite and I'm going to turn them on. So, and then I'm going to step them right up the high, right? So we got a nice bright light in there. And we're going to throw him in the water and see if he's waterproof. Boom. And look at that guys, he's shining. Oh, now I gotta get a short sleeve to get him out of there. Ooh, can we do that? Okay. Alright, so he's out of there. Oh, come on baby. And look, he's still shining. Okay, now the other thing is, this thing is supposed to be fall resistance from 1.8 meters. Okay, 1.8 meters. Okay, so that's right over my head. So I'm gonna go right over my head. And I drop it. Is it going to work? Let's see. Oh, yep, we got light, and modes are still working. Everything's working, on and off. Well, I think we passed those two. Cool. Alright guys, I know this video is long, but believe me, it's been in production for 4 months now. So I bought this in May. And it's now October, and what do I think of this TC15? Pretty impressive. When I got the light, I used it for about a month and a half before I even started doing the review on it, and it's amazing. I used it on my Volt bike, I used it for hiking, I used it for fires, I used it for going down trails at night, down the road at night. No, this is for light. In this size of package, amazing. Okay. Durability, yep. I held it over my head, dropped it, fall resistant, perfect. Waterproof, IPX8 rated. Drop it in the lake, drop it into a creek, go out in the rain, it's going to function. There's no question. Light modes, low, medium, high, all decent light modes. The fact that they only run 85% of what ThruNite claims, that's just a battery thing. You know, batteries will only go to about an 80 to 95% discharge, lithium-ion batteries. So as far as I'm concerned, they hit the nails right on the head. You saw the light, you know, going out the big bush back there, no problem. Couldn't quite make the big tree back there, but that was 1,000 square feet. But when I went this way, and I showed you the trees down there, yeah, those are 800 feet away. So that worked. So I think this is probably for 50 bucks. This is a really, really good flashlight. I would highly recommend the charger, the MCC 4S, I think it is, from ThruNite. It not only charges this battery, but it charges any renewable battery you've got in that class. So the combination of the two make a really good package. Alright guys, I'm McGregor on the Isles of Hideaway for On Adventure. Take care.